age is it finally time to stop blaming your parents and realizing you're a big fucking boy and girl and can change the outcome of your life? What is the age? Is it 18? Is it 22? There's literally 54-year-olds sitting here right now that still blame some shit their mom did in 1971. No shit. Everybody had parents that did dumb shit. You do dumb shit too. It is time to be fully fucking accountable and realizing you're in control. And then I promise you, my friends, once you cross over to the best side of the world, which is fully accountable side, every little fucking dream you have becomes achievable. And until then, you're gonna keep going to conferences and thinking you're doing something.
Gary Vee just said something on this clip that a lot of people do not want to talk about. Because he just said something that half the people watching this right now are not ready for. They're not ready for the real conversation. Welcome back to Aaron Real Talk. I am Aaron. And today we're reacting to Gary Vee. And if you know me, you know I don't do a whole lot of reactions. But when I saw this clip, I stopped everything I was doing and I had to react to it. Because Gary asked a question. He asked a question that I've been asking in different ways for a long, long time. At what age do you stop blaming your parents for your life? Is it 18? Is it 22? Is it 30? When do you become a big boy or big girl and take ownership of where you are? That question is going to make some people uncomfortable today. But that's good. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Okay, so first, Gary Vee is 100% correct on this topic. There's an age where accountability has to transfer, where the story you've been telling yourself about your childhood, your parents, your upbringing, it stops being an explanation and starts being an excuse. Now, I want to be careful because I'm not dismissing trauma. Real trauma is real. I've never said otherwise. But here's the thing Gary is pointing at that I want to make sure we do not miss. Acknowledging what happened to you and staying stuck because of it are two completely different things. You can say, my parents hurt me, and take responsibility for your life at the same time. Those are not opposite. The problem is a whole generation has been taught that identifying the wound is the work, that naming what your parents did wrong means you've done, you are done, and you've arrived. No, that's just the beginning, right? That's just the beginning. Right? And that's the thing that a lot of adult children struggle with. Now, Gary throws out 18 and 22 years old. And I want to sit on that for a second. Let's just sit on that. Because the honest answer is it's not really about the number. It's about the moment you realize you have agency. Some people hit it at 18. Some people hit it at 30. Some people are 45 and still waiting for their parents to apologize before they decide to build a life. And I say this with love. I say it with love. That apology may never come. Your parents may never admit what they did. They may never say the words. They may go to their grave believing they were right. And you have a choice to make. Are you going to wait for them to change, or are you going to change your life anyway? Because here's what I know. Every year you spend waiting is a year you don't get back. Not them or you. Gary Vee, to me, he hit this on the nail, right? He hit it on the nail when he said this. Now, here's where it gets interesting for me specifically. I talk to parents every single day. Grandparents, people who have been estranged by their adult children, parents who have been handed a list of things that they did wrong with their adult children. And a lot of those adult children, not all, but a lot, are sitting at 25, 30, 35, some even 40-year-old, still running the same childhood wound on repeat, still blaming, still waiting, still using the past as the reason the present can't be better. And Gary's question hit different. It hits different when you're on the parent side of that conversation. Because as a parent, you want to say, I hear you. I see your pain. And at some point, baby, that's your life to build now. I cannot go back and redo it. Nobody can. The question isn't whether something happened to you. The question is, what are you going to do with what happened to you? That's the whole game. The whole game. And a lot of people struggle with that, right? A lot of people struggle with that. But that's what we're here for today. And let me say something. Let me say something that's going to be unpopular. Therapy has saved lives. I believe in therapy. All right, I support it. But somewhere along the way, therapy language got weaponized. It got turned into a permission slip to stay stuck indefinitely and call it healing. I'm in my healing era. I'm in my healing era became code for I'm not taking responsibility for anything yet. And nobody's allowed to challenge that because the moment you do, you're invalidating someone's trauma. Gary Vee doesn't care about that. And honestly, neither do I. Because real healing moves you forward. Real healing produces a life, a relationship, a decision, a change. If you've been in your healing era for 6 years and the only thing that's changed is who you've cut off, that's not healing. That's avoidance with a better vocabulary. Y'all to think about that. That's not healing, right? And so now, if you're an adult child watching this and you're getting tight, you're getting upset right now, I want you to hear me. Hear me. I'm not telling you your pain isn't real. I'm not saying that. I'm not telling you your parents were perfect. I know damn well they wasn't. I know they wasn't. I'm not telling you to go back to a situation that is genuinely toxic or unsafe. What I'm telling you is this: you are not your past. You are not the sum of everything that was done to you. You have more power than the story you've been handed. And at some point, Gary's right. You have to pick up that power and use it. Not for them, for you. Because you deserve a life that isn't built entirely around what somebody else did or didn't do 20 years ago. You deserve more than that. Understand, you deserve more than that. Gary Vee is not a therapist. He's not a family counselor. But sometimes the person who says the things that nobody else will say is the most valuable person in the room. At what age do you stop blaming your parents? I'll tell you my answer if you guys tell me yours. My answer is the day you realize that your future is bigger than your past. I want you guys to leave me a comment. Let me know, at what age do you stop blaming your parents for your mishaps? You guys leave me a comment. And if you like this type of content, please like, share, and follow. I'm Aaron Real Talk, and I appreciate you guys.